So this funny thing happened out in Boston. And the funny thing was that game 1 happened between the Celtics and the Sixers, and they let their foot off the gas without Joel Embiid, and they lost. And it was ugly. They collapsed. It was the Joe Mazzulla slander was at an all-time high. The crowd and the cries were getting louder. And I think Joe Mazzulla may be listening to First Take a little bit, because Joe Mazzulla might be hearing the Joe Mazzulla slanders as well. How do I know? Well, after they won game 2 quite handily against the Philadelphia 76ers, Joe Mazzulla had this to say.
We got great looks, and we made the right play every single time.
Thank you, Joe.
Nobody wants to ask about all the adjustments we made from game 1 and game 2.
Nobody wants to ask about all the adjustments we made from game 1 and game 2? And then he just leaves. If you look at the face he is making, you could tell he is annoyed as hell about the fact that they lost game 1 and he heard the slander. It's clear Joe is feeling the heat in Boston. You don't hear a lot of coaches who are 34 years old and the wonderkind, the Nathan Shelleys of the fucking Ted Lasso Celtics. And I imagine doing somersaults in the middle of the locker room and shit. Come on, Joel. I was told by someone that said Joe Mazzulla can't believe he's coaching the Celtics. I still cannot believe that. Neither can we, Joe. But here he is at the helm of the best remaining team in the East, and one that should probably be going to the finals for a second straight year. They have probably the most talented roster in the East now that the Bucks are gone. But let's be real. Let's not act like the Celtics don't do bizarre things down the stretch of games. What was that Marcus Smart play? Why did Marcus Smart have the ball in game 1 with like 15 seconds left? Why is he involved in this play at all? Like, why did Jason Tatum touch the ball? It's not about the adjustments, Joe. It's the fact that that shit took place to begin with. Why did Jaylen Brown not see the ball in the fourth quarter? Why? All these questions I would probably ask, but I am not having access to Joe Mazzulla. He has had a lot of criticism due to his infrequent use of timeouts, his weird-ass rotations where he played Rob Williams like 20 minutes and started Al Horford, his tactics, like I said, in the fourth quarter. The Celtics have blown so many fourth-quarter leads, I feel like I'm watching Brad Stevens again. Oh, is Joe Mazzulla a championship-quality coach? I don't know. But I do know my dog Emma doesn't believe so, because she's in the background barking every time I say the word Joe Mazzulla. She's not a fan, and I don't think I am either. When you look at Joe Mazzulla versus a guy like Eric Spoelstra, for example, I don't think it's particularly close. Do you, Emma? Woof.